Hey, what's going on? It's Himdwnstares. I want to say hi to you guys. It's going to be a special called Stairs Quickie. It's going to be basically me just kind of... I'm considering doing this maybe on a Saturday, maybe like for an hour. Just play something, share stuff around what I've kind of done through the whole week. Some experiences, some things that I've learned, related to streaming. Maybe just a little, and also get a little bit of taste of the private side of me, somewhat, right? Yeah. So hope everyone's doing well. I'm gonna be playing some Hawken, because I think you need to. I would call this more of an edutainment session. This is more, hey, Wolf Media, Mega. I'll say Media, Mega. What's up? Hey, good morning to you. Yeah, so this is gonna be like a little bit of a rant, a little bit of a whining, but we're gonna have some fun. Play a little game, a little Hawken. I know there's a community out there. There's one guy, I forgot his name. I want to give him a shout out, but I'm going to probably record some of this tomorrow without any commentary, and I'll just pretty much give a shout out to him. But yeah, so week was, I don't know, I was completely exhausted this week. Just a lot of stuff coming up. I mean, it got colder in Texas, and yeah, so got a lot colder. I got a little bit more weaker, and some things kind of disappointed me. I had a little disappointment with a particular job I have, and I have to stay in a little bit longer than I have to. I think you guys have been following me enough on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. I think you guys know what I'm probably talking about. You just have to kind of connect the dots. And if not, you can always catch me on Instagram on the same thing, Himdwnstares, Facebook, I am Himdwnstares, Himdwnstares Gaming, and YouTube, Himdwnstares Gaming. It's pretty much the same thing, just different spelling. Yeah, so it's kind of disappointing with that, but I mean, I had a feeling that was gonna take place. Just a little bit, just didn't expect it to happen. Yeah, just didn't expect it to happen. Expected to happen, so it's kind of a little bit of letdown, but I mean it's finally over. And I did get some interesting new groups. I did meet some new people. Streaming, you kind of network with a lot of people. You always hear stuff. And I've been doing this so far for, I would probably say, a year and a half. Yeah. So it's been a year and a half. So, like I said, it's been a roller coaster. I think I probably spent more money. But that's kind of what a lot of these I mean, they're all good, and most of them are pretty good. I'm pretty thorough when it comes to checking what I think it fits, what I feel that would represent me in a good way, not necessarily like not necessarily just joining a group for the sake of joining a group. I mean, I think when you're starting early, you're trying to make a name for yourself. You're trying to find your brand. So a lot of fun. Oh yeah, that's my baby. Oh, someone behind me. Where are you? Come play your daddy. Please. Yeah, so I'm kind of like a lot of the people that join is kind of like running into the same thing, like how can I keep subs? And I lost some subs today. Which one's the best place to go? Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and for me, I'll say this, Garen. I'll say this from the start. I never wanted to do streaming. I just never really saw any purpose for it. I just kind of thought like, everyone's plays games. There's certain games you like and there's certain ones you will play because you feel like there's a connection with everyone else. And it took me a while even to play multiplayer games. But I don't know. I got a kick out of it. Yeah, I'm trying to Wolf Mega. I don't know, man. I'm getting my Alright, I got my ass covered. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Yeah, so I wasn't really I actually wanted to be an Amazon affiliate. That's what I wanted to do. I always believed in trying to make more passive income because I'm getting to that point where I'm kind of running at a pace where I want things to settle down and just like to make passive income or money while you sleep. That's what everyone says, but it's not. Gotcha, sucker. Yeah, so like I said, I never wanted to stream. I've been playing games probably for quite some time, and I kind of, it was when the first multiplayer game I did, and it gave me my first really bad experience of playing multiplayer was Halo, and I had this friend who had a son, and I played it, and he was a little bastard. I would say that he was definitely a little bastard. And so what he did was he played, and then he turned on me and shot me the hell up. And that was my experience. And after that, I said I don't want to play this anymore. I just didn't want to. I just thought it was just kind of lame. I didn't want to do it anymore. And it wasn't until I started playing Battlefront Star Wars, the brand new, I think it was out like 2014, 2014. And I found out that was a game like you could play like certain missions, but to get the real experience or fun out of it, you would have to be a multiplayer. And I keep saying I'm dumb, sorry about that, but yeah, I enjoyed it. And that was it. So after that, I started playing. And now
1 minute remaining.
And after that, I got into some crew, some skills. Okay, so I joined a crew or a guild, that was just playing Star Wars, and after that, the rest was history. I started just, started playing more, games like that had that type of action where I like multiplayer, especially when you're just getting on skill. Because you can keep playing games all the time, and you kind of get bored at it. You get to a point that you kind of know the pace, depending on what level caliber you play. And so from there, I wanted I really wanted to just have an affiliate because I was selling stuff on eBay. I was selling stuff on eBay, Poshmark. Yeah, Poshmark. Just that. That's all I was doing. And I had fun. I made some money on it. Not that much. Wasted a lot of money on postage. That was a killer. I didn't understand that part of it. Yeah. So when I got into streaming was last year in August, where I had some money, and one of the things was I wanted to get a tax write-off, and I had some investments, and so I just thought of it as a hobby, like, okay, once you play video games, like your stuff, comment, and then I was really into doing a podcast, which I'm still kind of calling on that. But like I said, streaming is and so anyway, the whole point of this, where I'm getting at it, is griping, not whining part, is that I've been in certain groups, and they always ask these questions about, some have this mission, or some have this preconception that, okay, you're gonna get on YouTube, you're gonna buy all the latest technology, and then get your computer, get your Xbox, whatever it is, and you watch people on YouTube, and you see people have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of subs, and and then there's money attached to it, which is, that's great. But they're not really going into the essence of, I would not say essence, but they're not really breaking it down. I'm sure they have they're not really giving you, they're telling you all the nice things about it. They're not really telling you the bad things, and not even the bad things. They're not even explaining to you what it means by doing this or doing that. Now, like I said, I've just been starting this for a year, so I want you to take my information or advice. I'm adding life experiences because I am a bit old. I am over 20. I'll say this. I'm over 30. I'll just be upfront about. I'll be upfront. I'm in my mid 40s, so I've seen. You are a slick bastard, aren't you? So yeah. So I kind of want you guys to. When I'm saying it out of love. And when I say love, not like personal love, like I know you, but out of sincerity in saying that, okay, some things may work for you, others may not work for everybody. Some things work for me, some may work for me. But take it as a person who has a little bit of wisdom, and who is, I consider myself somewhat an elder. Yeah, that's what I thought. There you go. Exactly. Okay, so I understand that as far as what are the best platforms, and that really, honestly, it really depends on you. What are your goals? Your goal is just to, you have to really write down your goals. What are you really trying to accomplish? If you just trying to make money? Are you trying to get notoriety and money? Usually that's what happens. Or you're trying to be an esports gamer.
5 minutes remaining.
Best games, best sport game. I'm a really good Madden player. I'm a really good hockey player. I'm a good. Oh shoot. Someone's on the side. That's really not really good. I would my suggestion. Oh, I'll just say what I did. I took a piece of paper down and I wrote down my pros and cons. Really put down what my goal was. As far as I had a timeline of how long would I do this. I looked at Twitch. I looked at Twitch and looked at games. I looked at the site, how I mean, I was on Twitch probably quite a while before I even started. So I had some followers that I watched for over a year, something and stuff. And you got to really look at what, like I said, your goal, and find out if any of these platforms serve that goal. Now if your goal is to just to get as much exposure, then my recommendation would be to go on all of them. But each one is different. Go on, open an account on Twitch, open an account on Facebook, open an account on YouTube, open an account on DLive. Well, I don't know about DLive. Like I said, it just depends on your genre. I think it depends on your genre. What's your you want to use Trello? Use Trello. What do you want to use? Also look at the go on each of those sites and see where the best times to even look at the games that you want to play. If you're a good COD player, get you exposure to that. Look through Twitch, look through YouTube, see what types, who's playing what, or what are they playing, especially in COD or Warzone. And another thing also to look at is that streamers, like it or not, they want to all be buddies. They are your direct I get it that that's great, but sometimes they are your competition. I'm not saying that for me, I support any person that wants to stream, wants to connect, wants to build. I don't necessarily, there are some streamers that I've noticed and I have been affiliated with that they have their own you should have your own chef that but at the same time you're going to join understand that
1 minute remaining.
So understand there's going to be your competition. And understand this: if you're just hooking up with streamers, or when I say hooking up, like affiliating yourself with streamers, understand that same thing that you're doing. So how can they truly watch you? How can they truly we're watching themselves? They're not really going to watch. They're going to work, or I know they can work. Whatever that is.
Mission failed.
I would say in a day, let's say a week. Weekends I probably much. I don't probably watch a lot of people, but on a weekday because I work at home, I probably watch an average of 6 to 7 streamers. Those who either I'm affiliated with or I'm hooked up with, through either YouTube, Facebook, or whatever. Sort of, and another thing too is you want to watch them because you want to see what they're doing. Take clues or tips from them. Not necessarily you have to be direct and say, hey, how'd you get to this? How'd you get these subs? Or I don't know. I don't think when you ask a person how to get these subs, that's kind of, I think that's kind of, it's kind of like something. I'm not saying something you would say, because what they are doing may not work. What they're doing might work for them and may not work for you. It's just like picture of it like if Like when I was a kid, Arnold Schwarzenegger was like my father, right? He was like my father. He was huge. He was a giant. He was a bodybuilder. He had muscles. He could carry guns and logs and stuff like that. He had the spike hair, even though I didn't have spike hair, but you get what I mean. He was the father figure. I mean, I was raised in a single parent environment. He was my father. I watched anything. I emulated everything he did. I bought the shoes. I bought the watch. I mean, I'm talking about as a kid. I'm not talking about like now. I mean, I still look up to him. I mean, look up to him in some way, but I mean, it's different now. But the thing was, I used to work out a lot. And before I went to the military, I worked out as a kid, and I went to high school, and I always had a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Right? Now, in my head, I would work out, and I would do all these ab exercises, the diet, not crazy stuff like he did, not to the extent or the dedication that he did. It's probably had some other stuff that helped him too. I had this poster of Arnold Schwarzenegger in my room, and I always looked up to it and I worked out. It always inspired me, right? Because like I said, he was like my dad, or my third dad. And I remember I was lifting weights in the gym. So I looked up to this guy. He was like my inspiration. And I remember one day I was at the gym. I really worked out, and I didn't even give up. And I was really let down because I think I worked out for a few years, and this was like. And I guess I had a really low moment, and I looked at it, I'm never going to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I realized that, I'm just not going to be like him. I mean, I'm sure I have wonderful genetics and stuff like that, but I'm not going to be this, period. So I realized at that point I had to find what was comfortable with me. Am I stuck? Oh, okay, I know where I'm at. Jeez, I'm going the wrong way. And yeah, I was just. So after that, I realized that I had to find what will suit my needs. So I just, and that's what I even apply that to streaming. I even apply that to everything, jobs. Find a job that try to find a job that makes the most money, unless that is the motive. That's the whole thing about no
5 minutes remaining. Overheating.
You have to know yourself, and if you know yourself, you know what you're comfortable with, you know your limitations and everything. So that goes like with games, all that stuff. Now, I've heard people do stuff like follow for follow, and I have a mature answer for that. Some people ask me, you think I should follow for follow? And a lot of times you meet people, it's kind of like that quid pro quo. I'll do this for you, you do this for me, and I'll support your channel, support my channel. Great. I have nothing against follow for follow, but I would just use it to your advantage, and don't really, that but understand that fits me, it's my group. You know, a lot of times I try to copy other people. That's another thing too. I don't, you know, in streaming you have to, in order to survive or to get over, because really the stream is kind of like a crabs in a barrel type of setting. And now that's an analogy for the crabs in a barrel. Everyone's trying to kind of get over, popular and such. You have to understand it takes time. You know, the whole thing is a marathon, not a sprint. You know, you have to find your niche. You know, different things I can point out there. But anyway, back to the follow. So I don't necessarily support it as much. I think people are just running for numbers. But at the same time, find things that may interest you. You know, that would be great. I'm actually enjoying Skillshare. Classes, you know, learning how to do stuff like Adobe Pro. What's the name? Canava, which is I use that for like my thumbnails and such. Learn how to use Daddy, learn how to get subscribers. God, oh my God, that's all over. So anyway, back to follow for follow. So, and I'll tell you a story. I did follow for follow. I was on Mixer before. I was on Mixer before. That was sort of to me, Mixer was kind of like Twitch, but with the training wheels. It was, I think it was some people try to.
1 minute remaining.
Or like Twitch was better. And I went to Mixer after Ninja. I think Ninja was over there. Ninja got on. And I really wasn't paying attention to any of the streamers until I was on Mixer. As far as all that stuff. Yeah, so as far as follow for follow, I really wouldn't depend on it because them are not really anything. You gotta get your own national. And it doesn't even have to go that way. I mean, I did it with Mixer for a while. I did follow for follow. And it got me to the pro to get me an affiliate to try to be part of it. Didn't even go that far because Mr. left.
Mission success.
Like I said, I think you just have to find out what works for you. I know a lot of people. I think you need to work on your content. That's the big thing. Follow. Not your may not even feel it, they just have a step. And if you feel it, that's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. I use follow for follow, but I put it can only get you so far. That's what I'm saying. Your content's going to get you further. You know, you might have something that's definite about you, something that's unique, you know, harness that. I made a list too of things. Another thing, this is one thing I don't hear as much. You know, I hear a lot of people always affiliate themselves and saying buying this stuff. You know, if you have X amount of thousands and thousands of followers, either on like Facebook or YouTube, you can make yourself an affiliate with a lot of these companies. Like, you know, I mean, it is kind of like the whole cookie cutter thing where you have your merch store, you have your drink thing if you're into that. I just get things that you're into that you think maybe your audience will be into as well. So, I mean, I tried a bunch of affiliate things. Some of the stuff was complete waste. It kind of blew because when I looked at some of their, you know, what they were offering, it was like, okay, first of all, would I even buy it? Would I even buy their shit? You know, but a lot of times it was those sports drinks, you know, powder drinks and stuff. That stuff is crazy. That stuff will do you. I'm saying, like I said, I'm 40 something. Come on, no way. Yeah, so you gotta, look at the stuff that you would consume. But then you would feel probably a little bit more wholehearted about it, and it probably and understand that it's not a get rich quick thing. Like, more likely they're gonna try to make more money capitalize it. I mean, even if you had like some $2 million contract. I mean, the way I look at it is this way. You know, like the reason why some of these streamers get millions of subscribers and get all this, they get these endorsements, isn't necessarily the benefit. It's not so much. It benefits everyone, the business, as well as you gotta think of it like a person, let's say like Ninja, who's like he has all these endorsement deals, right? You gotta think about it. He's cutting into the business profits. It's kind of like I'm sure if they could sell more shoes as Ninja could sell or such, they would do that. But they kind of need people like him because they know a lot of people watch him. They get that taste, they're gonna buy it, right? Alright, so like I said, one of the things I said is really hone in on your craft. Understand, I'm kind of going all over the place with this thing, kind of like, I kind of want to go into this whole thing that it's a marathon, not a sprint, that it's going to take you some time to really harness your craft. Because like I said, you can just play video games and, okay, great, you can play video games. But you have to have something, something that you bring different to the table. Kind of like a relationship. What are you bringing to the table? Like, okay, you're bringing good looks, maybe honesty. What's your necessity? What do you value about the relationship or yourself or such? And so, like I said, streaming is kind of like that, or any type of arrangement that you're involved with. What are you getting from it? Come on. Should have been dead. Yeah. So, another thing, and this goes for Americans. I'm not, you're overseas, I don't know how that works in there, but those in my area, or those who are in the United States of America, if you're doing this streaming, and, because it's a lot of work. I mean, the streaming, yeah, you're just playing a video game, watch it, okay, but if you're trying to collect donations, you're trying to open a merch store, you're opening social media apps, you're getting hardware, you want to get games. I don't know how it works in the States, but I'm in the state of Texas, right? And I'm a veteran, so Yes,
success.
thank you. We won. About freaking time. Out freaking standing. Yeah, but get yourself an LLC with limited liabilities corporation. Here's the thing. This is what I look at. If you're gonna go on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, and you stream and you are talking, you're going to engage with people, and sometimes you're going to say things that not necessarily everyone agrees with you, and people are sensitive now. You know, they just have this thing like they want to complain. That seems like the best thing is not to people. It's like I can't speak for everybody, but I just sense there's a certain, I want to say population, a certain amount of people out there that thrive on the undermining of other people. Of just, it's not about taking stuff in your own pride and showing a good product or a good brand. It's about undermining and creating subterfuge and trying to destroy other people. You know, that's the way to progress. You know, okay, that's you. You know, great, whatever. Just stay away from me. Just stay away from me, please. I just unsub me or whatever. I just really don't want to be around people like that. But I understand it's out there. I mean, it's not just in gaming. It's just relationships with people in general. So yeah, I was about to say, yeah, just be leery of those type of people, because they will try to do you in. They are vampires, either emotional vampires, or they really have no ethic or no concept. They just like take their stuff and then make it. So like I said, get an LLC. I'll tell you this. Best Buy that's actually about 2 miles away from where I'm at, and you can use that. You want to try looking into it. Freaker, I hate you. Dominic, huh? I'm gonna get you easily. I'm gonna tear you apart. Okay, so yeah, I want Dominic. Where are you, Dominic? Dominic. Nope, I want Dominic. That's what I want.
Enemy sighted.
Okay, so yeah, try to work on getting an LLC, because I seldom hear that. And I think you're like wasting your. I'm not saying wasting. If you spend time, money, and time is something you can't get back. I mean, money, yeah, whatever. You can get yourself a nice computer, you know, nice capture card, nice camera. Those are expenses. Those are big toys. Almost like car payments or house payments. See, that's want to, you want to do that, get into an LLC, especially with that means you might have to get an accountant. I mean, like I said, it's about spending in the long run. It's going to help expenses and stuff. And and let's say you can't even, let's say maybe not get an LLC. Look at your expenses. You know, that's another way to say it, because you don't know. You may not want to do this indefinitely. You might only want to do it for a certain time. Oh, come on, bro! You're blocking my shot. Freaking idiot! Why are you doing that? Trying to capitalize on that. Look into again the LLC. If you're in this country, I can't say if you're in another country. I don't know what it is. Another thing too, what you might put on, what you might put on Twitch, you may not necessarily be able to put on YouTube. Maybe you want to go. Like for me, I have something that if you are going to multi-stream, people at? I don't get that. They all like disappear. They all like hiding now. Cowards, bro. Come on! Yeah, so like look into like an LLC. Look into it. Probably what I'll do is drop more stuff on my channel about the LLC, especially with, you know, doing that. Look into stuff like the stream, you know, which you have a lot of platforms. It's actually, I would say, the best thing going around. Also, another thing too, when you start, look at the stuff that you have. You know, see if hey, just put the stuff out there. Doesn't matter if you have to just, you know, maybe you don't have the capabilities to run on Twitch, you know, without all that lag. Run on something. You know, run on YouTube. That's what you need. Just get the stuff out there. I don't know what they're doing. They just sit on their butts, just waiting. I don't know what they're waiting for. The Messiah to come down here or something. Yeah. Another thing. I was not looking at. Use social media platforms. You know, if you have an Instagram account, I would use my Instagram. Oh, I need that. Ooh, I just cornered him. Look at the other ones. The other ones ain't doing nothing. They just sitting around there scratching themselves. Bunch of posers. Oh.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute to go.
I was looking at this LLC. Okay, social media. There we go. That's social media platforms. My suggestion is not use the same social media platform except Facebook. If you're planning So, yeah, because like I said, I use Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I don't use Twitter as much. It's just too racy on there. It's just too like everything wants to talk about is politics, and then at the same time you get discredited and just read on something funny or whatever. I just don't like stuff like that. I feel like it personal. Yeah. So like I said, I use Instagram. My niche, I create a so-called character where that's sort of my logo or my brand, and with that I just bring a lot of nostalgia. You could tell if you looked at my Instagram and probably Facebook, you can tell it's based, and even some of my thumbnails, you can tell it's a somewhat of a 80s 90s background. I'm not saying that, I mean, I like the 80s. I like action movies. You know, that was I like those things. And so I like all, I'm going to say, I might get in trouble, I like things that are masculine, because that's what I grew up with. I grew up with like Rambos, the Terminators, the Schwarzeneggers, the Stallones, the Bruce Willis. You know, I grew up in that age. And I'm not saying that now it's not relevant or it should make relevant or fight it. But that's what I grew up with. That's what I'm comfortable with. And so people who are comfortable with that, they're gonna click with it. Some of them will, or some of them will just, like I said, have their own agenda. But yeah, you know, use the social media apps. Use this more on social media apps. You know, communicate more on social media apps. Unless you just don't, like I said, if you're trying to get that exposure, you're going to get more exposure through your social media. I believe just like, I'm going on streaming on Twitch next week. Okay, that's one time, one event, but you can kind of work it up. You know, let's say Monday through Friday, and let's have your schedule. Like if your schedule is like Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, your schedule's Tuesdays and Thursdays. So in the meantime, like Sunday, and I would say, let's say for your Tuesday stream, right? So you would have like, so let's say Tuesday, so let's say start your week, right? Sunday through Saturday. Like, just count Sunday, Monday, Tuesday through Saturday, right? So if you have your show on Tuesday, right? Then you probably want to put that information out there maybe Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Really push that. Push that stuff out there, you know, maybe put a couple, 4 or 5 different, what do they call them? I don't know. Whatever they call them, I don't know. Different things, you know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe your stuff is story driven. I like stories. Like I said, my stuff is based on action stars and action movies, high octane films, you know, sort of a big movie buff, even though movies are kind of like sucking up now. They've been sucking for a while. Maybe you're a sports fan. Maybe you're a sports fanatic. You know, make your logo or your niche about that. People seem to bond more with sports, but even though sports is taking a big hit right now. Buddy, this dude is a hunter. He is hunting me. He is hunting me like a predator. This guy cannot be stopped. Get out of here. You're killing me. You're killing me, George. You're killing me, George. Yeah, so, oh yeah, social media, right? Okay.
5 minutes remaining.
Instagram, you can use any of those things. I knew you ain't gonna make it. Oh, that's the I was feeding you? I was eating that shit quick too. this guy. Come on. You're killing me, dude. Come on. Oh my god, that was crazy. I mean, it was like he must have hit me with something. I jammed my stuff. Oh, I gotta go. I'm being slaughtered. That's the spot. Out of here. Thank you. So yeah, just like create a Facebook page or use your personal Facebook page, turn all your followers or your friends into followers. That way you can get a level up, you can play, you can stream, you can monetize it. I mean, that's what everyone's trying to get after. I was at this group and they're all talking about getting monetized. And then they're, at the same time they're complaining about the subs, and I was like, well, don't. Right now it's not about trying to get monetized. I would not highly recommend this as an avenue of trying to collect revenue, unless you have something quite exceptional, or you got people behind you, tremendous amount of supporters behind you that will, organic following that will follow you to the end. Those type of, they will follow you. That blown away. Try, use social media stuff, build that up. And you don't, and I don't know, I try to make my character more of a complex job. What the hell? I don't know. Yeah, so, look into, like I said, social media apps. Like I said, depending on your, try to get people involved. I don't know, maybe open a merch store. Like I said, there's a lot of print by demand stores that will open up for free, and understand nothing in this world's for free. So, if they are taking it, chances are they're going to charge, they're going to charge you a specific amount for a shirt, but they also I know we won that one. We won that beat.
Mission success.
Look into that. Look into seeing what you can get with that. I don't know. Well, I mean, I had some other things to talk about. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna call that one. Call my ranting. Well, it wasn't ranting. It wasn't even whining. Just some advice. If people look at this maybe minutes or hours or days from now, just like I said, I enjoy the experiences I get and the wonderful people that I meet. But at the same time, like I said, there's some things. Sometimes there's things that need to be mentioned. You have to be realistic. This is something that right now, because of what's going on with the flu, with politics, and then the virus or pandemic or whatever, that there's going to be a lot of people are now into streaming and into this medium than ever before. But that's a good thing, Now, there's a bright side to this. That means these corporations are going to put money into people and invest into people. So it's kind of, you want to take this, learn this stuff out there for people like you. If you have talent, great. And another thing, last thing, you can support other people that are doing a stream. Maybe you guys collab. You don't always have to be all lone wolf. I'm kind of a lone wolf, but I thought about, so you kind of want to, you want to do that. That's another thing you might want to consider. Create a group, create a clique, whatever. So anyway, that's going to be it. I had fun playing, I think I'm going to leave the match. Yeah, I'm going to leave the match. Yeah, I'll more likely do some recording. Well, I'm going to probably play this game again, but with no, yeah, I'll leave it. I'll play this again with no commentary. Okay, so anyway, you guys have been great. Just remember, Himdwnstares Gaming, YouTube. I am Himdwnstares on Facebook, and Himdwnstares on Twitter, and Himdwnstares on Instagram. I'm always putting stuff up there. I'm always putting either new content or new information about myself, and also about the games I'm playing. There is going to be. I was going to push for Stairs and Stripes and Stairs and Scary Basement. There will be Stairs and Stripes. I will try to finish Cold War. If not, I'm not going to push it because all of next week, starting the 9th at 5 p.m., 6 p.m., it's going to be Cyberpunk. So I'm going to be doing that for a while. I am going to be hosting Cyberpunk. And depending if I get a really good reception, I might even do a giveaway of one copy of Cyberpunk, either PC. It's either going to be the thing of choice. If you got a PS5 or an Xbox X Series, okay. I'm going to do a giveaway, but I got to have at least, I would say, I'll do the giveaway on the Thursday. I'll do it at a certain time. I will announce it, depending on how many people are receptive. And I will do one copy, and see where that goes. Okay? And like I said, what was I about to say? I totally lost it. Himdwnstares. Alright, catch me if you can. Alright? Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Remember, the world is cold. Pack your heat. Take that however you want to. And good hunting.